In January 2023, 19-year-old high school senior and cheerleader Alexee Trevizo walked into the Artesia General Hospital emergency room in New Mexico. She was complaining of severe lower back pain, rating it a 10 out of 10. She told doctors the pain started after cheer practice. She denied being pregnant. She denied being sexually active. Triage began around midnight. Medical staff administered a cocktail of pain medications, including morphine, to manage her agony. But at 12:51 a.m., a serum pregnancy test ordered by her doctor came back positive. Strangely, Alexee was not immediately informed of this result. For nearly another hour, the medications kept flowing. At 1:39 a.m., Alexee urgently asked to use the restroom. Security footage captured her hurrying down the hallway, clutching her backside. For 19 agonizing minutes, she remained locked inside the public bathroom. Staff and her mother checked on her through the door, eventually threatening to unlock it with a security key. When Alexee finally emerged, she left a horrifying scene behind. The bathroom and hallway were covered in blood. Staff rushed in, fearing she had suffered a severe miscarriage or an ectopic pregnancy. They checked the toilet. Empty. They checked the top of the trash can. Nothing. It wasn't until a housekeeper went to clean the massive blood loss at 2:27 a.m. that the horrifying truth was revealed. The trash bag felt unusually heavy. Hidden underneath paper towels and discarded trash was another tied-off plastic bag. Inside was a newborn baby boy. He was cold, blue, and showed no signs of life. Police were immediately called. Shortly after 2:40 a.m., the doctor, the charge nurse, and 2 armed police officers walked into Alexee's hospital room. The doctor confronted her, stating they had found a dead baby in the bathroom. In a moment captured on police body cam that would soon ignite outrage across the internet, Alexee apologized. She claimed it just came out of her, that it wasn't breathing, and she didn't know what to do. The medical investigators' findings were devastating. The baby boy was full-term around 38 weeks. His lungs were aerated, meaning he had taken a breath. The cause of death was ruled entrapment and hypoxia from being tied inside a relatively airtight plastic bag. It was officially a homicide. In May 2023, Alexee Trevizo was charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. The public backlash was fierce, especially after she posted bond, was allowed to attend her high school prom, and later enrolled at New Mexico State University. But the defense fired back with 2 massive arguments. First, they claimed the baby was either stillborn or died because of the heavy narcotics like morphine that the hospital pumped into Alexee before she gave birth. In response, they filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the hospital itself. Second, the defense made a bold legal move that just changed everything. They argued that bringing armed police into Alexee's hospital room while she was bleeding, heavily medicated, and in shock, completely violated her physician-patient privilege and her Miranda rights. And the courts agreed. On July 30, 2026, the New Mexico Supreme Court handed down a unanimous bombshell ruling. They completely suppressed the hospital statements and the infamous body cam footage. The court ruled that the doctor ambushed Alexee, and because of her medical trauma and narcotics, she lacked the capacity to waive her privacy rights. As of July 31, 2026, the prosecution says they will push forward using only the physical evidence and the autopsy. The defense is calling for the case to be dismissed. Alexee remains free on bond, and the world is watching to see if this cheerleader will face a jury or walk away completely. What do you think about the Supreme Court's bombshell decision to throw out the hospital statements and the body cam footage? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you want to stay up to date on the Alexee Trevizo trial and other true crime deep dives, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next case.